So this is video 2 in the partial fractions. So partial fractions and their solution. And in video 1 we discovered, using the longhand method, which in this particular case wasn't particularly long, x minus 2, x minus 3 equals a over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 3, and that equaled minus 1 was what a came out to, and 1 was what b came out to. And I said that there was another method for this, and the other method is to use the cover up method, which is what we're going to have a look at now. And in the cover up method, my plan is to make x become equal to 2, and if I do that, this term here becomes 0. So what I would do is, in the left hand side, I'd insert x equals 2 into the left hand side, but I would cover up that first term. So there I am with the first term covered up. So I have, in effect, on the left hand side, 1 over x minus 3. I have said that x is going to equal to 2, so I've got 1 over 2 minus 3, which is going to equal minus 1. Therefore, a in this instance equals minus 1. And look, that is what we discovered using the long method. Let's test this doing it the other way round. So on this side I want to turn this to 0, and in order to do that I make x equal 3, so x becomes equal to 3. We'll change the colour, and use this, we'll cover that one up and insert x equals 3 into that. That in effect gives us 1 over x minus 2, because I've covered up the right hand term in the left hand side, and with x equaling 3, that equals 1 over 3 minus 2, which equals 1. Therefore b equals 1. b equals 1. And that gives me the solution to the partial fraction x minus 2, x minus 3, which equals a over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 3, where my a is equal to minus 1 over x minus 2 plus my b, which is 1 over x minus 3. And as you can see, that answer is exactly the same as that answer there that we did in the last video. So that's a very quick way, using the cover up rule, to solve partial fractions, which, as I said before, this is something we're going to use when we get to Laplace later on in the course.